Elbis and Elbis album review show.
Alright everyone, it's the Elbis and Elbis album review show. I'm joined here with Elvis.
Alright, pal.
Alright, pal. And we're back on the airwaves once again.
After party.
The after party is starting, so before we start, grab yourself a drink, put your feet up, light some candles or something, and just listen along.
Enjoy.
Well, another album review today. That's really the theme of the show.
That is the crux of it, isn't it?
Yes,
We are going to be reviewing an album. Now...
What was the last one we did? It was bad, wasn't it? Michael Jackson.
Yes, it was.
Bad.
Jackson bad, yeah.
And was it a good album? It was alright in a way.
Decent.
Yeah, it was alright.
Really decent. We said it's probably in like the third or fourth tier, I think.
But, that means, now we've got rid of Bad by Michael Jackson.
There
is a new entry on the WL.
And now there is a little story behind today's new entry, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
Antipodean Ally, which is a subscriber on YouTube, who happened to notice whilst he was enjoying our ELO discovery.
Linus 98765. If you're listening, pal, thanks for your comment.
He noticed that we missed Midnight Blue out of the review. And
hang on a minute. We didn't. You did.
Actually,
you should be on Dukey. I told Linus. I said, "Sorry, pal.
Well,
I'll tell Elbis. Get it sorted.
Okay,
you need to get a grip of Dukey."
Right. I think it's very appropriate that I explain a little bit about the jukebox that we know and love and called Dukey Magoo.
Yeah.
Now, the history of old Dukey is that I had to buy some extra vacuum tubes when I was building the supercomputer, and so with what I had spare, I created Dukey. Now, people go on nowadays about artificial intelligence. However, in the 2 million lines of Fortran code which I have got Dukey working with, I think I have inadvertently invented artificial attitude. And sometimes he skips a song if he feels like it.
Listen,
he's got to apologise to our Antipodean ally. And
he is a bit of a loose cannon. Old Dukey. But you can never go wrong.
That's not all that's loose. Anyway, so what we've done is, by means of apology to our Antipodean ally, we're gonna. He did mention that he likes the Eagles. So
he said about
California by the Eagles on the WL.
Big fan of ELO, big fan of Meat Loaf, big fan of the Eagles.
And we have not had them on yet. So
Hotel California on the... Well, I'll go through the wheel, shall I?
Well, we're doing Elvis Predicts.
Oh,
come on, pal. The fans are loving it.
Have they though? You keep saying this. I don't know. I looked through all the comments this week. I was trying to find.
Well, it's 2-0 to Elvis the Wise, and this is why I don't think you really want to do it. But it's still 2-0 to Elvis the Wise.
I get stuffed. I'll do it. Yeah, whatever.
Well, all right. Get your binoculars out.
Let me get my binoculars. One sec. Right, here we go. Focus. What the hell are you doing?
Sorry, it's Dukey. I'm just making sure you don't use that artificial attitude.
Here we go. Right, zoom. Yeah, I got it. Okay. On the wheel today we have Airborne Hymns by the Vev, Led Zepp 3 by Led Zepp,
a partially eponymous album.
The Stone Roses by The Stone Roses,
a fully eponymous album.
The Meta Ballads, or just Meta Ballads, by Nick Cav and the Bad Seds, Toys in the Toddy, the Aerosmith, Brothers in Arms by Dear Streets,
an expensive Jamaican neighbourhood,
and Hotel California by the Eagles,
especially for our Antipodean ally.
Well, it's an action-packed wheel, so
Elvis predicts.
Oh yeah,
Elvis the Wise always goes.
Well, go on then.
All right, Elvis the Wise.
What does Elvis predict?
Elvis the Wise predicts the Stone Roses.
Oh, God,
this Stone Roses.
Oh, that's annoying though.
I was going to say that. It's going to come up soon. Well, you can predict.
It's going to be the Stone Roses because
Are you going for that as well?
Yeah. Well, no, because I can't win, so I'm going to have to go for something else now.
Go on then, pal.
I'll go with Brothers in Arms, Dear Streets.
An expensive Jamaican neighbourhood. Go for your walk to the walk.
Look how happy he is. Not bad. Okay, well, I've took the walk to the wheel, and, it's about time we fire up those pair flops. Come on.
Oh, yes.
Oh! Oh!
Yes!
Oh!
Come back
I'm
to
on
the
my way.
recording.
Right, I'll join Elbis back in the recording area. Alright, I'm back.
Well, it's Nick Cav and the Bad Seds.
No, neither one of the Elbises predicted the Nick Cav and the Bad Seds,
It
but
was somewhat out of our astral vision.
a welcome surprise, I've got to say.
Yes,
An album I've been anticipating.
Oh, well, you didn't astrally anticipate it, otherwise you'd have said it, wouldn't you?
No, I didn't anyway.
In any case, oh god, I better get on Jukey, ain't I?
Oh, well, this is what I mean. Bloody hell. We're getting
could
people
give him-
complaining about you not
Listen,
looking after
listen,
Jukey.
pal,
You're
I'm
not
doing
even-
it now. I'm
Jesus
dealing
Christ.
with Jukey. I'm negotiating.
Well,
with
what am I going to do while you sort
give
out?
him the news.
News. The news. Yeah, there's some news.
Keep him talking, pal.
And it's, well, just some news,
Yes, we've got a
We've got a, hurry up, pal.
sticking lever.
Oh, sticky lever. Well,
Yeah.
there we go. Right, okay,
There
yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Well, without further ado, I think we jump straight into the. Oh, I've noticed you haven't attached the sound enhancement device this week.
Oh my god. What we'll do is we'll listen to the first song and then I can retrofit it whilst we're
Good
listening
idea,
to
Paul.
it.
Well, without further ado, this is the first song of Made of Ballads by Nick Cave and the Bad Seds, and the
it
song is
is-
called
Song of Joy.
Stick It On. Well, that was Song of Joy by Nick Cave and the Bad Seds.
There wasn't much joyous about it,
No,
really,
it really
was there?
wasn't a song
To be
of joy
honest.
at all. I've got to say that's a very misleading title
Definitely.
for the opening song. But to be honest, it was
Not the most,
It was weird.
Exhilarating of starts,
No,
was it?
no,
Really?
no. It didn't kick the album off. It wasn't
I
a
could imagine
booting
it
the
being
door down
the
entrance.
start of a musical, though. Couldn't it?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, like a credit or like a musical film or something.
No, I believe.
Where like the credits are rolling and it's like a bit of an intro.
Actually, I think it could be an outro, to be quite honest.
Well, it could be an intro
Yeah,
or an outro,
well,
possibly.
that's right, yeah. Now, you are the master of research, I believe.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Have you done some research into this song?
Yeah.
And what did you find?
Just like some lyrics and that.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything interesting in there?
Just
No.
it's a good song. No, it's not that good.
It's well written in the way
I'll tell you what the problem is with this song.
Yeah.
Right, I was thinking about it, and I'm pretty sure that, well, I think this song suffers because it's so long.
Yeah,
It's like
far too long, wasn't
6 minutes, 51 seconds.
6:46.
It's like well, I don't know why you're trying that impression, because
Well,
you are
you
the master
can't
of
do
impressions
that.
like me.
Well, no,
Because if it was me, I'd be saying it was 6:46.
What accent is that?
I got the accent wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
I'll do you one more try. Do
listen
it again.
yes. 6:46.
That's what you wanted to do.
Anyway, yeah, it's a bit too long, and I've got to say, I think
Not a great start.
it's hard to follow a song like that, because if you actually look at the lyrics, it's a
yeah.
story all the way from the start to the finish about
Yeah,
this lass who died.
So I'm thinking this album will
It's
be a
sinister.
series of stories rather than a
A series of sinister stories rather than a self-contained
cyclical
structure.
I know what you mean.
Songage.
I know what you mean, pal. Now, the next song is one which we are very aware of because it's one of the best live.
Are you turning that up or what?
Nah, definitely not.
Nah, I'll keep it the same.
Yeah, I'd keep it the same, to be honest. I'd probably skip it to the next one.
But actually,
I
I've
know what
got
the next
one
one
positive is I'd like to say I think the musical arrangement was quite good.
Yes, it was, yeah. So let's not slag him off.
So,
Let's just
yeah.
keep it the same. Now, the next song is one of the best live performances I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, by Nick Cav and the Bad Seds.
Oh, yeah, so it's a Glastonbury.
2013.
Something like that, I think, pal. But it's called Stagger Lee.
And this is where... Oh, well, we'll talk about it after.
Yeah, right.
Well, that was Nick Cav and the Bad Seds with Stagger Lee. Brilliant song for me. That.
I love it. Yeah, I love that song. I think I prefer the live performance in 2013 from
It's
Glastonbury.
a dazzling performance.
yes,
The 2013.
It really
Glastonbury
is. And
one.
let's just say that Nick Cav has a certain way with the entities.
Oh,
yes.
He definitely does.
And he's not what I would call traditionally handsome. But for some reason, the entities flock to
They
him.
bloody love him. I don't know what's going on. I mean, honestly, if I like saw, what do you call him, Nick Cav, and I'd be like, oh god,
the first thing I would do is remove my courting companion from the room.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I wouldn't think you'd have to do it. So it's almost like
that song. You've been doing a master of research on it, and there are some references to what I would call prison passion within that song.
Oh, there's a few references to this so-called prison passion.
Now, did Nick Cav write that song?
Don't think so. No, I think it was. It's actually another. Well, there's another version of it which is like a folk. It's supposed to be a folk song.
Right. Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I don't know. I'm not that sure.
It's a great song anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a brilliant song. Whether he wrote it or not, hang on. Oh, right. Written by... No, he didn't. Thomas Widler or something.
Oh, right.
But he... I think the interesting thing about this song is it's like... it's almost like a film within a song.
Was Staggerly a real person or what?
No idea. I don't know who he was. But if he was, I mean, bloody hell, he was a bad egg.
Well, what leads me to think that he may have been is the next song is called Henry Lee, featuring PJ Harvey. And Henry Lee, I assume, refers to... No. Henry Lee Lucas. Now, he was a
real person.
Very, very bad man. Yes. Shall we listen to it?
Well, hang on. Are you keeping it the same? Or
I'm turning that up all day.
Yeah.
Maybe not in a built-up suburban area. Or especially if I'm driving past a primary school.
Profanity is proficient.
Considerable.
In this
Considerable casing.
A considerable casing compilation.
This is Henry Lee.
Oh, crap.
Wait.
I've done it. Well, that was Henry Lee. It was just Henry Lee, wasn't it?
Yeah.
By Nick Cav and PJ Harvey. I've never heard of him.
I've heard of PJ Harvey, and I believe that she probably sampled Nick Cav's Snake, I reckon. I don't know why I think that. I might have heard it somewhere. I can't remember. But I actually really like that song. Now, I know that you're
saying a snake. I don't think you mean the actual.
Well, let's just say the snake that delivers his bad seed.
Oh my God!
Well, sorry about that.
Jesus Christ!
Sorry about that. Anyway, the thing is, though, it's Nick Cav.
It's a good song.
A entity monster.
He is in a way.
Let's just say.
Is it a good song?
I really like it.
I thought it was alright. It was. Why imagine that song to be like? You know, like in a horror film, like.
Yeah.
And like, if you were to do a narrative at this bit,
yeah,
I think there's something real sinister that's going on.
Sinister,
there.
Actually, yeah.
And it's just like,
and I can imagine a killer like chopping.
Yeah, do you know, like it reminded me of Silence of the Lambs, where Annabelle Lecter.
Well spoken.
He's in
the
he's in the cage in that, and he's having a bit of a dance when he's.
I agree completely, and I think this album is so weird that it's got that mood about it the whole time.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Which I don't know if it's a good thing though, to be honest, because
I don't either.
It's
now if I was a serial killer, I would probably have this on my MP3 player.
Yeah, on my AirPod.
Or my portable Dukey.
Oh yeah, well, you've needed to fit that to my car, but you won't the Elbis Mobile.
Yeah, well, I need to get a new sound enhancement device, don't I, before I can retrofit this to your car.
Well, yeah, get on with it.
If I was a serial killer, I'd bloody love this album whilst I was partaking in my favourite hobby of killing.
Well spoken, pal.
Yeah.
I think Henry Lee, for me, good song. I enjoyed it. I'll turn it up.
Yeah,
I think it deserves a turn
well.
up. Turn it up. That I think it was a real nice. It wasn't a nice song, but it was. That's the interesting thing. It sounded like a nice song, but really, when you look at the lyrics, it's a sinister, suspenseful
song. Now, In 2 Songs' Time is one that we both know, and most people know, because in 2 Songs' Time, it's Where the Wild Roses Grow in 2 Songs' Time. However, that does feature Kylie Minogue. And I found that she is a lovely creature. And that's the name of the next song. So what I did there, let's play it, pal. Hang on. Oh, come on, Jukey, don't do this.
Come on.
us.
Well, that was lovely Creature by Nick Cave and Bad Sets. Oh, did it have that PJ? Oh no, it didn't, did it?
No.
Oh no, and
No, you're on the wrong song.
additional, no, yeah.
Now, for
additional
me,
vocals it had.
that was a song that never got going. It sounded like a brilliant beginning to a song.
It reminded me.
But
So I could sort
never got
of.
going.
It set the scene for me of like a killer, right?
Oh yeah.
Just in a car and that, and it's just like driving.
Actually, now you've said that, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
And it's just like, oh yeah.
Hunting is prey.
Yeah, it's hunting. It's just,
Yeah, hunting is prey.
get yourself hooked up to that colon.
Yeah, I think I better. It's not the colon, it's the
Yeah, I can just
defibrillator.
imagine it. Just.
Yeah, like prowling the streets looking
Yeah,
for
and he's just like, I'm gonna
perfect
look.
prey.
He's just like.
Yeah, I know what you mean, actually. Yeah, I can see it now. You've rescued that song for me because I was going to say.
Oh well.
I don't think I'd turn it up, especially if I was a serial killer prowling for the perfect prey. But because if you turn it up too loud, then, it would alert your victims. Wouldn't
Yeah, it would.
Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
If I was a
If
serial
if
killer,
I was on the street and I heard
Yeah.
behind me in a
You
car,
would
right, I would
definitely
be
run.
alert. I'd be on the alert.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong about that.
This is it. So you've got to really, if you are a serial killer, you've got to really think about what tunes you played.
Yeah, you've got to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably go for like something like they wouldn't even have guessed it, like YMCA. or
And
something.
send us an email if you are a serial killer. We might grass you up.
Yeah, I
In
can't.
fact, I think it's our moral
yeah.
duty
we
to
have
grass
to
you
sort
up.
of, in a way.
Yeah.
But you know, if you're just thinking, oh, I'm sick of it, of being a killer and that now, just
Yeah.
email us and we'll just like, oh, have a chat with
Well,
you.
if
And
you are
then,
a serial killer, pack it in.
Yeah,
It only leads to one
yeah.
place, and that's the electric chair.
And
You're
don't
in
kill
it.
everyone because it's not good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, well, we already discussed what's coming next, didn't we?
Well, what?
Well.
You know, Lovely Creature.
Yes.
The additional vocals is by Callie Minogue. She's actually in this song.
She is one of my favourite female entities, let's just say.
Wow.
She has been for a long time.
We might have to have a V run. Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't
Because
know.
the music video is
Supercomputer
fantastic.
has enough
Well,
power
this
to
is
do
what
that.
I've been saying to you. You
But-
need to sort it out.
Well, it would have, but I'd have to turn Dukey off to divert the power.
Ah, forget
so,
about it. Just
in any
I'll
case,
just
we'll
watch
do a
it.
P run and that'll do.
I'll just watch it later.
Anyway, let's have a listen to this.
Go
with
on, then.
the wonderful Kylie.
Well, 10. Okay.
Hang on.
Well, that was Where the Wild Roses Grow.
Wonderful song for me, to be honest.
Right then, calm down.
No, it really is. It's
It
wonderful
is
in
a
all of this.
fantastic song. I mean, absolutely brilliant for me. It's a standout on this album, for sure.
Well, this was when this song came out, I reckon it was about 1995, something like that. And this was my first experience of Nick Cave. And I remember thinking, who's this weirdo? But in the video, he plays the part perfectly, doesn't he? Like an absolute soulless serial killer. And I must say that if I was a soulless serial killer, Kylie would perhaps be my preferred type.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, you look at this song, I think it's a real interesting one, this one. Because it's like, you look at the lyrics and you think, oh, God, what's all this about? And then you realise it's like Nick Cave's playing the part of this geezer. Who was like, well, he's not really a geezer, he's like a sick, psycho
son of a
spit. No.
something.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's good. Sorry for the profanity. And he's like, oh, wanting to like bloody kill people and that. But then
Kylie.
He's probably got like a gun that could kill anything.
Yeah.
And then like Carly comes along, he's like, oh my God, that is the most
But I don't
beautiful,
think
attractive entity I've ever seen. I don't think he wanted to kill her, but
I
he
don't
just
think he
couldn't
kills her
help
by any
himself.
kind of impact injury because he don't want to.
Oh, he does. No, he does.
He doesn't want to pierce her perfect.
Yeah, he does. He does. He like
posture.
puts a stone over her face or something.
Yeah, and interestingly, I've just remembered. You remember I was on about Nick Cave's snake earlier?
Nick Cave.
Yeah.
You are obsessed
Well,
with Nick Cave's snake.
Yeah.
Jesus
But
Christ.
there is a snake in this video.
Oh,
There is a
well.
snake in this video, and I
Yeah,
wonder
I
if
bet you
that
love that,
represents
don't you?
the
God.
snake of Nick Cave.
You're
and
obsessed with
his-
Nick Cave's snake.
No, I'm not. I just know that he gets a lot of action,
Oh, well.
entity-wise. That's all. I admire
Sounds like
that.
you want a bit of action with Nick Cave's snake.
Ah, can't
Anyway.
Yes, please.
Anyway, yeah, I think it's a great song. I
Great
mean,
song.
it's a fantastic song. For me, it's a 10 up, definitely.
Definitely.
And Carly and Minogue,
Yeah.
He plays a brilliant part and
Of a
sings,
dead woman.
Yeah, she does, and sings the vocals to a part. I'd say.
I would say that's well spoken, pal.
Cheers, pal.
Now, the next one is called The Curse of Millhaven.
Wow, interesting. Let's have a listen.
I haven't read it.
No.
It does have an explicit lyric warning.
Wow. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh god. Sort this out. What are you doing?
Look, that'll do.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it took me out.
You do not have a hold on
What it
Juke.
does is it vibrates.
Every week,
it
you
vibrates.
say
And
the
it
same
moves.
thing. Every
And
single
it
week,
causes
you
the
say,
liver to slip.
Jokey's got a leaky
I know,
valve.
well,
or
you're Bill
he's got a
bloody
slippery
Jukey.
lever. Well, get hold of it.
Sick of
Jesus.
Anyway.
Well, it was an alright song.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I
it's
did
a
it.
good song.
I thought,
Really good song.
it was in it. It confused me though a little bit.
Well,
And the reason why is, the thing is with this album is I keep thinking of like a narrative, right?
Yeah.
But the problem is every song's its own narrative.
that's true.
So it's quite tough when like every song's on about a different killer.
Well, what I thought about it was, at first, is I thought this song is 6 minutes 55. And I thought if it was 4 minutes, it'd be a great song. 6 minutes 55 seemed a bit, top end for me.
Yeah.
However, the more I listened to it, I thought it's necessary because it reminded me a bit of, have you ever heard the song The Hurricane by Bob Dylan? Yeah, and it's about like a murderer, again. Well, actually, he was innocent, I think. But it's a really long song. It's got like something like 14 verses or something. And it needs them because it tells the full story.
Yeah.
And I think this is very similar. It tells a story.
Yeah, it definitely does tell a story.
But is it a true story or not?
Sinister story. I'm not sure, but I hope it isn't.
I wish there was some way we could find out.
I do in a way. Like some, maybe, I don't know, like device where you could search
for stuff. I
Search
know.
for answers or something. Just with someone needs to make that.
I don't know if you've been peeking at my plans for the supercomputer.
Oh,
well, it's something I
just
have
a
lined
genius
up.
myself and think about these ideas.
Know.
And none of you lot better nick them ideas either.
No, that's true.
But yeah, this song, I think it's. I hope it ain't true. The story, because it's sinister.
Oh bloody hell! It's the gasket's gone.
Well, what we're gonna do?
Keep talking now.
Well, Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
Just you
Jesus
give 'em
Christ! Are we gonna even have a Jukey now?
Yeah, right. Don't worry, it's
Just
happened
keep it
before.
down with it. Yeah, I think this one, like in my head, I was thinking it could be like if it was a narrative, it might be the end of the narrative, and he's like looking back on it.
Sorry, it should be alright now.
Jesus
Though.
Christ.
I needed a bang.
They're looking back on like all the murder they've committed, or it's like they're at work, and I don't think it's at night. I think it's during the day.
Alright.
And it's just like he's maybe like getting chased or something like that, or
Okay.
he's having flashes, let's just say, of some dark stuff, and he's like wanting to kill someone.
Yeah.
But he's at work and that, so he can't really do it. But he's fighting the urge not to.
I get you.
But again, it's difficult because every song is a story within itself. And as you say, pal, 6 minutes 56. It's a long one, but it needs it because the story it tells it's necessary.
Good.
So.
It is good. Now let him off with that.
Yeah, I do. For me, you know what? I turn it up. That I think if it came on in my car in the Elbis Mobile, I'd turn it up.
I would definitely turn it up. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
There you go.
Now the next one is called The Kindness of Strangers.
Are you having a gastric attack?
I certainly am. The thing is, I dare hook myself up to the
Jesus Christ.
defibrillator.
Listen, the next song is The
yeah.
Kindness of Strangers.
Right.
Jesus. Hang on.
Come on.
Hang on. Well, that was love. Oh, God,
God.
no, it won't.
Oh, no.
No, it won't.
Yeah,
That was. It was. The Kindness of Strangers.
Yeah.
That song was co-ed. And I've got to say, it was an unexpected gem.
It was really, yeah, because I remember at 4 minutes 39, I said to you, how long's left on this now? And we looked at Dukey's LCD, and it said it was over a minute left because it was like 5 minutes 40 or something.
Yeah.
And I thought, God, I wish this would hurry up. And then towards the end, I actually thought, do you know what? I love this record.
Yeah, it's a great record.
Yeah, really good. I think it's when the female entities join in, and one of the sounds is disturbing. I'm not saying I approve of that sound, but I think it was a powerful piece.
I think it was a powerful piece, and there is like some crying that happens in it. And
there is, and it sounds sinister to me.
It's actually, I've just found out it's it's just a woman who does it and that. And she's like, it's quite sinister.
It is sinister.
And I was thinking, oh God, this has gone a bit weird.
Yeah.
But
brilliant.
I quite like the way.
I really enjoyed it.
To me, I'm not sure if it's like I'm not sure if the song, rather than from the perspective of the serial
perpetrator,
perspective of the person who's the
perpetrator.
No, not the perpetrator. The person who's in danger of being.
Anyway.
You know what I mean? It's the victim. I think it's in the thingy from the victim.
Now,
perspective.
The next song, I remember you saying to me.
Yeah, it is. I've just read it.
Well, the next song, I remember you said to me that the grand drunkard himself, Shane McGowan, is featured on this album.
He's a good lad, Shane.
If he's on any song, I'd be willing to bet. Now, this isn't being prejudiced or stereotyping the Irish, let's just say.
He's probably
but it's called O'Malley's Bar. Now, if I was looking for Shane McGowan in anywhere, it would probably be in O'Malley's Bar. Yeah. And am I correct in what I assume there?
What?
This is featuring Shane McGowan, O'Malley's Bar.
1 minute, pal.
Oh, did you make that up?
I'm not getting anything here, so I don't know where you've come in with that.
Right.
Well, let's made it up.
You might have made it up.
What you want? Oh no, it's the last one. You're jumping ahead. This is the penultimate song, isn't it?
Apologies to the Irish.
God, look at that.
Elvis.
Elvis.
Very presumptuous of me to assume that
Offending
Shane
all the
McGowan
Irish
would be in O'Malley's Bar, but let's face it.
I never said anything
not
about the Irish. I like you all.
And if you are listening, Shane, send us an email and I would say we'll go out on the booze with you, but
I've heard he's
I'm not sure your colon could take it.
Well, no, but Shane, he's alright, that kid. I don't mind him.
Well, not great teeth though.
Well, he's got him sorted.
Well, I don't write them like that anymore, do they?
It's the lyrics behind that.
It is, yeah.
It's the lyrics for me. Well, what the bloody hell was that? 15 minutes long. What? No, you never mentioned that when you put it on the Duke.
Unbelievable! I didn't know Duke had enough memory.
I thought this was going on for a little bit.
It's steaming now. And,
it is.
It's very, very hot. So we'll have to keep talking for a
bloody hell. I mean,
now. It was one of them songs where it started out and I thought, this is all right. And then I looked at how long it was going to be on for and I thought, there's absolutely no way I can take another 11 minutes of this. And then it went on another 5 minutes and I thought, actually, this is
I was enjoying it. And then I just got bored.
I'm sick of it.
Yeah, I got bored. Yeah. Too long. It's way too long. It's not a song if it's 15 minutes. It's like a bloody... Well, I mean, what could you do with 15 minutes? You could listen to 15 minutes of the Elbis and Elbis world-class podcast episode. Well, episode 5, if you want. Or see just any of the seasons. Or
it took us less than 15 minutes to record. Well,
I mean, it's just like it just don't. I don't know.
I feel like this isn't really a musical album. It's like a storybook.
Yeah, it is in a way, and I don't mind that. I mean, that song, it felt like Nick Cav himself was playing like a role, almost like a film.
It reminds me.
It was weird. It was weird. It was different, but to me, 16 minutes or 15 minutes, I just can't.
It's like if I'm at a kind of gathering, and I decide
if you get invited.
Well, I get stuffed. I'm always invited. Yeah. And I decide to tell a story, and the word goes around the house. And it's like,
And it's like the
Elvis
house
is telling
clears.
a story. Elvis is telling a story. Everybody gather around.
The house
gather around.
clears
No,
and they
no,
all
they
go
all
home.
come.
Like,
And
oh
they'll give
God.
me 20 minutes of their time to tell a story full of wisdom. And that's why I am Elvis the Wise.
Oh,
And you've
right,
got to
you
admit,
bollocks.
I mean, I
Oh,
used to be
get
Elvis
stuff.
the Elder, which I still am in a way. And I have been called in the past Elvis the Brave.
And Elvis the knob.
You're Elvis the
Well,
Coward.
you're Elvis the dick.
Get stuff.
You're Elvis the bollocks.
Yeah, whatever. You keep
Elvis
chucking
the
your
bullshit.
slurs around the language
I
of the
mean,
gutter.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know what Elvis was on
That's
about
what
there.
you are.
He was talking
Gutter
rubbish.
snake.
You shut up, you stupid.
Anyway, the next song is called.
Well, it's the last song of the album.
Yeah, hang on. It has cooled down.
Come on.
It's cooled down.
Come on.
God, you can't just stick this on.
Hurry up.
One song after
Bloody
the
hell,
other.
they're all
If
waiting.
you can think of a better way we can listen to music, then please let me know. Fans, even. Anyway, this is called Death Is Not the End, which we both agree with, don't we? It's,
Well, yeah, I'm doing it well.
an interesting philosophical point.
Yeah, well, maybe he's astrally
Aware.
possibly. Well, that was Death Is Not the End.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's alright, it's alright.
That was Death Is Not the End by Nick Cave and the Bad Sets, featuring Shan McGowan,
Oh, yeah.
Anita Lan, Killy Millenog,
Oh, yeah.
P and
Great
J
name.
and Harvey. Oh.
I apologise for a derogatory term for women. Sorry about
Oh, here he goes again.
that. I know. I'm sorry.
He's incorrect.
I meant to say
incorrect.
phenomenal
Politically
entity.
incorrect.
And if Carly is listening, please send an Elbis email to Elbis
Please
the
send an
Wise.
Elbis.
elbisthewise@gmail.com, and I would like to make it up to you personally. Let's just say.
Instead, just talk to me.
Anyway, what a marvellous song.
Yeah, brilliant song.
Really good.
Anyway, it's featuring Thomas Widley, Blixa Bageld,
Oh,
and Nick
God,
Cave.
we're still going
There's about 55 people on this song
Yeah,
singing.
and to me, it sounds as if all the victims have come together.
Oh, where you got that from?
You said all the serial killers joined it. Well, he was completely wrong with
I
that.
did it.
Because it's definitely the victims.
Oh, yeah.
And they've
Well,
all come together. And I
Yes,
think, what a wonderful end to the album.
fantastic end to the album.
Really
Yeah, brilliant.
wonderful.
And it makes you think, doesn't it? I mean, it's like, in a way, I think it's quite fitting because it's like the victims have the last laugh, which is good.
fitting finale. to a
yeah.
Fantastic. Well.
Well,
So shall we? Because we need to have the discussion soon, don't we?
yeah.
About where this fits in the grand tiers.
Well, I'm really not sure because I don't think we've reviewed anything like this.
No, it's completely different, isn't it,
Completely
to
different. It
everything.
almost felt like it should have its own table itself.
In a way, yeah, I know, yeah. It's like you
I
can't
really don't
compare
know
it.
what to I don't know how you can.
What
compare
I
it.
would say is I enjoyed it more than Bad. I did.
Oh yeah.
Bad was 3 to 4th tier, so I would put this maybe in the 2nd tier. And it's not something you'd listen to if you had your pals round and some entities, let's say, because they would think that you had sinister motives if you went and put this on.
Yeah.
And it's something you'd maybe listen to on your own, but I'm not sure I'd trust myself listening to it on my own because when Monkey
God.
came home, I think, well.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's
You
what the
bloody
album's like, isn't it? It's quite an
Well,
influential
you are a
album
bit
in
of a
the wrong
freak,
way.
I suppose.
Yeah, I
But
suppose.
I mean, Murder Ballad. I mean, it's just it's a really interesting album. O'Malley's Bar, which was 15 minutes long.
get rid of that.
Yeah, I'd wipe that
Straight off.
It doesn't need
Or
to
just
be
let's cut it down a bit.
Yeah, and why is it ninth as well? It's
Yeah.
the penultimate song. It's 15 minutes long.
4 minutes
I
would
mean,
have been alright now.
Jesus
That'd have
Christ,
been
what's
alright.
going on? But other than O'Malley's Bar,
I
don't
enjoyed
think
them all
they've
for
gone wrong.
different reasons.
Yeah, I do. And actually, we haven't even done the system in quite a while. Let's
well,
go for them. Right, Song of Joy, the first song.
Stay the same.
Yeah, I'll go stay the same. Stagger Lee,
Turn it up.
Henry Lee,
Turn it up.
turn it up. Number 4, Lovely Creature.
Stay the same.
I can't even really remember.
Nah, it was a song that never started.
Oh, yeah, stay the same.
Stay the same.
Where the Wild Roses Go. Turn it up,
Oh,
turn it up,
oh,
turn it
oh,
up. And we'll give you one, please.
well, that won't be on it.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The Case of Mil Havan. I enjoyed that one, yeah, I'd say no.
Oh.
The Kindness of Changers.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd say no.
Yeah.
Crow Jean.
Stay the same, 'cause I can't remember
Stay
it.
the same, I don't know what it's about. O'Malley's back, get rid of it. And Death is Not the End.
Turn it right up.
Fantastic album for me. And again, I agree with Elvis's conclusive analysis.
Conclusive yet cohesive.
It was in a way, yet you were slightly dull.
I
I think, I think it overtakes Bad, and I'd probably rank this at about, I'd say about fourth, third maybe.
Yeah, it's up there. It's up there. I don't think it's in the category of, let's just say, The Strangler or
Bridge.
It's not up there.
Pulp, yeah, it's no.
It's below that, but it's
like in its
I
own
hate
category.
using this term, and you know I do. And I was going to say it's completely unique, because there is no such thing as completely unique. It's either unique or it's not. But this is unique. It really is. It really is.
It is completely unique.
So, it can't be partially unique.
Well, it's completely unique to me.
We'll say it for this once.
Yeah.
It is completely unique.
Made a ballad.
I would recommend everybody listens to this.
Well, I would.
High recommendation.
And I think that's, for me, Nick Cav, he's delivered. And the Bad Seds, don't forget about them.
Well,
also, with the help of a few friends, he's delivered a good album there. I enjoyed that.
He's a bloody good live performer.
Yeah, he is as well.
And for me, he does have the three ingredients. He does have performance.
Well, I think as well.
He has consistency, and he has something else.
Yeah, he does. He does. But the thing is, I think I wanted to make a narrative with this because I think it'd be interesting.
Nah, it won't be worth it.
Yeah, it's just the thing with this. It's a storybook.
It is a storybook.
Which is fair enough. Nick Cavs wrote the narrative fire.
Yeah.
And fair play. So,
and if he does want to email us, then fair enough. But otherwise...
Well, otherwise, we've been Elbis and Elbis. And you've been world class. Oh, God.
Wow.
The Elbis and Elbis Album Review Show.